Hey y'all, want to play some more Metroid? We got Metroid 2 queued up here. Oh man, before I do anything, I cannot deal with this puke green. Hold on. I can't even talk through it. Okay. So we're playing this on the Super Game Boy, obviously. So I scouted out color schemes before the stream, and the one that I like for this game is 4B. It's got like a nice pale orange and green, and like the black for the background. It's very important for the ambiance. Okay, that's much better. I can talk now. So we got Metroid 2. Check this out. I'm back. I've been gone for a little bit. I may or may not have been on vacation. But it's still cold here and it's still dark, so I thought let's continue with some more cold dark games and play one more before we move on. Uh, Look at this. We got a whole new hardware setup. So I haven't streamed any Game Boy games yet. This is Metroid 2 on the original cartridge. I replaced the save battery in here last weekend. And got the Super Game Boy. The Super Game Boy is fantastic because it's not emulation, it is Game Boy hardware. It's basically just like docking into the Super Nintendo and using the Super Nintendo's video output instead of the Game Boy's very tiny, very square, terrible screen. There's one flaw with the Super Game Boy, which is that the clock speed runs at the wrong rate. It's like 4% faster than an original Game Boy. You can fix that now with a little mod chip by a guy named qwertymodo. I did a comparison video. I will link it down in the description, but I did a little comparison video when I installed it like 6 months ago. It takes a little bit of soldering, but it basically puts a little clock crystal that runs at the correct speed in the Super Game Boy. So this Super Game Boy is now like 100% accurate to Game Boy hardware. And that's how we're going to be playing it. It's kind of funny that I haven't actually streamed any Super Nintendo games yet. This is the first thing we're going to use the Super Nintendo for. But we can do different setup on the Super Game Boy. So we're running through HD Retrovision Super Nintendo component cables, like always, to the RetroTink 5X. I've actually got this on a 5X upscale, which is a little bit bigger than 1080p, but since the video for this game is inset, because the Game Boy's so small anyway, we're going to get crisper video with a 5X upscale. And I think that the little Nintendo Super Game Boy border is cute, but a little bit distracting. I'm actually going to set it to black. And I want the controller to be type A, because I want to like lay my thumb across the B and Y buttons so I've got access to both at the same time. So I need those to do two different actions. And that's how we're going to play it. I have never played Metroid 2 before. This came out in 1991. I have actually played the remake of this game, Samus Returns, the very confusingly named Metroid Samus Returns on 3DS, which is a fantastic game, but is much more similar to the more recent Metroid game, Metroid Dread, than it is to the old games. So I'd rather go in order and like really feel each of the quality of life gameplay improvements. We've got like a ton of gameplay improvements in this game over the original. So let's get started. Check this out. We've got a ship now. We don't just come down an elevator. Owie. I'm not sure if we can refill our life. Look, you can like see her in the window. I'm not sure if we can refill our life here or not. I don't know how. Aim up, left, right, and now when you jump, you can aim down. Oh, it's so nice. You can crouch on the ground and shoot ground-dwelling enemies. You start out with the morph ball. Absolutely fantastic. Still no map. It's gonna be a little rough. And we've got save points, which is huge. They do save your current health, I think, so we may still have to farm occasionally to get our health back up. Look at those like stationary stars you can jump up to. That's cool. Alright, so nowhere to go to the left. So it looks like we've got 99 energy, just like we started out with in the first game. But 30 missiles? So you hit select. Yeah, there you go. Alright. So it is just like the first game. It's got like an A and B button, and then you have to use select to pick missiles, and that's it. That's all the controls. Start button pauses. Oh, and shows, is that like a level in the bottom right? L01? I think that's our kill list, 39 Metroids. Samus's sprite is much bigger and more polished than in the first game. I think she still doesn't have like a ton of running animation. It's still like kind of a 2 or 3 frame run animation. And the flip animation is pretty simple too. That's about what the Game Boy could take. I don't have a map or anything, so we're just kind of going in blind and going to wander around. I think that this game, if it's like the remake, is a little more linear than the original game. So maybe we can get by without a map. But otherwise, you know, I'll map it in between streams. Oh. So I don't have bombs or anything, but we can still check for like invisible rolly walls. And look, in the first game, you could not descend through crumbly floor blocks like this because you couldn't shoot down, so you had to get the morph ball bombs, but now... Amazing. I want to appreciate it. I'm going to appreciate it every step of the way. That, I don't know. Oh, a little bit of damage from that. I do not know how to get up there right now, because I cannot change into morph ball form while I'm jumping in the air. Ah! Got a lot of shafts. It's like before. Alright. I'm thinking I'm gonna try to go left at any forks in the road and try to do, you know, classic Metroid style. Check left first. It's like we can kind of like roll under it. Can we get back up? Yes! It's kind of a transition, like it like pauses and boosts you up, but that's fine. Oh! Hello. Where are we going? Oh my lord. Was that good? Was that a shortcut? I'm not sure what that was. Oh look, this liquid is not bad. Does not kill me. Yeah, so the Game Boy, you may know, is not quite black and white. It's got like 4 shades of color to it, which is why you can put color schemes on it. And actually, if you play Game Boy games on a Game Boy Advance, you get even more colors because they got clever and you can differentiate between what is a background and what is a sprite. So you can have the background be 4 shades of color and the sprites be 4 different shades of color and end up with like 8 colors, kind of. But the Super Game Boy is not wise to that trick yet, so we just got our 4 colors. But this screen is so much better than playing on an original Game Boy because of the puke green and the like terrible ghosting and the slow refresh rate. Oh, already, alright, well, we got 30 missiles, so don't hold back on missiles. Good? Oh, it went from 39 to 38. Still got a nice amount of energy. Oh. Minor earthquake. This is a different planet than the first game. The first game was on planet Zebes, which was the space pirate stronghold, and this is on SR-388, which is the homeworld of the Metroids. There's not much other story content in the game, like it just kind of dumps you on the planet. You can read a lot of stuff in the manuals, but I kind of take the manuals with a grain of salt on these very old games, because often they were written by like randos at Nintendo of America who, you know, would make stuff up or didn't know, or... So I don't necessarily take them as like canon of what happened. And in the games, hardly know anything. Oh. Oh, health refill, missile refill. That is much better than farming. That is super neat that it like leaves a husk behind. Okay, so the husk is like the original Metroids that we fought in the first game. So then the thing that came out that was like a crawly air crab that had like a big belly, I believe is an Alpha Metroid. I think they're like Greek letter code names for the different morphologies of Metroid. They try to do even more of an alien thing than they did in the first game. I guess you kind of sort of start out with the long beam too, because I mean the screen is smaller and it's a little more zoomed in than it was on NES, but your shots definitely go the full length of the screen. You can even have many shots on screen at a time. Okay, so where were we? There's still a place we haven't been like far up and to the right at that first fork, but let's continue down here for a bit. Oh, okay. Or there's nothing. Oh, it is tough to jump out of the liquid. Oh, look at that font at the bottom. I think the energy is 9-4, but oof, that's a little tough to read. I don't know who picked those digits. Alright, so if there are 39 Metroids in this game, it's like revenge for the first game when I complained that there weren't any Metroids until the very end of the game. They're like, oh, you wanted Metroids, huh? We got Metroids. There we go, for save point. We've saved. We've got progress. No more passwords. Alright, I don't think we've missed anything so far. I think this was the only way to go. These guys' little wings makes them kind of look like chips on a circuit board. Little ICs with like 6 legs out to the side. They're kind of like bent over and then made flat like that. Oh, they don't respawn. I assume those guys were gonna respawn infinitely. Now that's a different kind of lava. I think that probably hurts me, so I'm gonna try not to touch it. I'm gonna assume. Oh, looks like there might be something. You know, the original Metroid also didn't have any big open areas because the screen was either one screen scrolling horizontally or one screen scrolling vertically, so it was all shafts and corridors. But this game has a lot more of some open areas and some up and down movement. Pretty neat. If I pause, it's a new area. That 4? Level 4? I hope that we have not, like, skipped levels 2 and 3 and gone straight from 1 to 4. These guys look like they would be good platforms to freeze if we get an ice beam. Kind of sounds like the treasure room music from Metroid, but... maybe we're just no longer on the surface. That's all the music. Oh, look, it's a coronavirus. Don't catch it, Samus. Oh, she's wearing a mask. She's good. I feel like in the sound effects, we're getting about 3 times as many footsteps as you can see in the sprite animation. Sprite animation is like dut 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 dut. Sound effects like. Right. Up or down? Let's try up. That kind of looks like it could be something, but like your regular sprite just kind of sort of clips into the wall a little bit, so it's hard to tell if they mean anything by it. Oh, here we go. Ah! Hello? I saw you down there. Alright, just like in the first game, we need another E-tank, like, bad. The first one is the most important because it literally doubles your health. That's new. Oh, it's flocking this way. I hope I'm not wandering too far afield. This is already, like, onto a new tile set. Think I'm doing good? I mean, basically 87% health is not bad, so... The first game's got me paranoid because you basically, like, have to find secret breakable walls to progress. Oh. Know what that was. Is that it? Is that what the music was for? Ha 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 ha. Oh, now we're stuck. Okay. So probably we need bombs to proceed. Alright. Well, that sounds like boss music too, so... Maybe? No? No? Oh, I don't know what happened. Alright, we got 5 missile doors. These are like red doors in the first game. Oh, hello. And I see that missile upgrade down there too. Bomb. Excellent. Excellent. Alright, there's gotta be a way to get down to it, right? They're really just gonna tease me with it? Oh, hello, Kodama. Hey, everybody. Kodama came in to say hello. Hey, Kodama. Do you want to say hi? Oh, there's the boy. Get an early dog cameo. Alright, I don't... Maybe we can't get down to this missile yet. Maybe they're just teasing me. Bombs will help me get through that corridor we were just at a minute ago, so we can head that way. Now this whole floor looks like you could bomb it, you know? However, if you go off screen, the bomb, like, despawns, so you gotta kind of, like, hang out. I don't know if it's any easier to do a bomb climb than it was in the first game. A little bit easier. I can kind of do it. I can kind of do it. Okay. Now there was also a save point up and left, not too far back, so maybe we should backtrack to the save point first and be careful. Yeah, it's right here. Okay. Same health, but now we have bombs. There's still no, like, status screen where you can pause the game and see what upgrades you have. That'll come later, I guess. Probably in Super Metroid. It's been so long since I've played Super Metroid. Which I also have not beaten. But I did play that back in the day a little bit. There we go. It's like completely open. Oh, an E-tank. Alright, we're already getting equipped. We're already clawing our way out of it. Out of the hole you start in. Hey Kodama, what you doing? He's like sniffing at something under the old love seat. I don't know what he was sniffing at. Alright, this looks like maybe end of the line until we get a better jump or something else we can use. It looks like coral underneath us, doesn't it? Dried coral. Oh, and there's a Metroid husk for foreshadowing. Oh, that's a floor. Okay, cool. There's some energy recharge. Oh no, that's an upgrade. I thought that was just an energy recharge point. We've already got the spider ball. Okay, so let's take a look at some reference materials. So, just like the first game, I pulled up a PDF of the manual. Here we go. So, the Metroid story, like usual, take with a grain of salt, but basically, we were sent to SR 388 to kill all the Metroids. That's the story. Controls. about saving the game. Oh, look, there's kind of sorta a map of the initial area, just like in the manual for the first game. So I guess we're off in this right side area right now. What I wanted to look at was the description of the item. So energy tank, obviously. Spider ball. When Samus has assumed the ball shape, you can activate the spider ball by pressing down on the control pad. This sticky ball gives her the power to move across the walls and ceiling unhindered by gravity. To maneuver, use the control pad. To return to the regular ball, press the A button. Obviously, lots more to come. The Various suit will be a big one. This is the first game where they gave her giant shoulders on the Various suit. That's because in Metroid for NES, getting the Various suit changes your color palette, but there's no color palettes in this game. Monochrome, so they had to do something different, so they gave her the big shoulder pads. And we got beams to come. Enemies with ridiculous names. And that's it. Some cool artwork of Samus Aran. This feels more on brand, on character sheet than the artwork in the first game. Like, this already feels like the modern depiction of Samus. The Starship. That's pretty far out, man. Alright, so Spider Ball. We can press down again. That's it. So it's a little slow, but it is cool. It's so cool that you can do this. Oh, that hurts. Okay. Oh, wait. I kind of went into that wall? Oh. Okay, maybe that's just a shortcut back out? Not sure. Wait. I go back. There we go. Hmm. Alright, so I think Morph Ball form is already feeling pretty upgraded. We got bombs. Got a spider ball. That sense of progress is one of the things that's so addicting about Metroidvania games. It's one of the things that makes them fun. So already, look, already a new area that we couldn't access before. It's like that. Ah! Should have backtracked and saved. Oh, this could be good. Here. Oh, I like this pattern. Oh, no, he's free. Alright, not bad. Alpha Metroids, we can do those. 37. No, nothing? Feels like it should be something. Alright. So I think we can go up this shaft, is that right? Because, yeah, it's like bare shaft up here, but... Now. Oh, so easy. So I think our total is now 35 is our limit? Missile limit? Oh, there's another one. Oh, well. Let me in. We'll spider it. It's like the most trivial use of spider ball ever. We need to get over one block. Gotta use a spider ball. Alright, so maybe our max missiles are now 40? That's cool, because I'm going to missile every Metroid we see. Has anybody got any spare missiles laying around? Now I could use them. Oh. These guys are very difficult to dodge. Like, harder than you would think just looking at them. I think their arc kind of gets wider as they come down. Like they're, making the shape of a Christmas tree. You can picture it. Oh boy. Well, now I think we've gone backwards, because I think this is an area that we came through a little bit ago. So we may have just taken a long cut over top of it, maybe? Oh, but there was still a passage that we didn't go down that was to the left? I forgot that those things shoot. Yeah, up there we have not been, I don't think. At least not all the way. Oh, man. Now this isn't... Is this the original way we came into this area? I'm not sure. I don't know how much this game does copy-paste level design like the first one. Does kind of look like it. Okay, so do we go back to the right and go down first? I guess that was like a precarious bridge and we couldn't go down there. There was somewhere we could... Yeah, I think we're looking good. We can save. Have we been down here? Is this where we got the bomb? Yes, okay. Easy to get lost. I'm trying to be thorough before we continue on. I'm sure at some point I'll miss a Metroid or something and we won't be able to advance. It'd really be cool if the save points replenished your energy too, but I guess that's too much to ask. Boy, if you don't want to deal with an enemy, get him 1 pixel off screen and he will be gone. I feel like I haven't really been in danger of dying so far, but that might change as we encounter more bosses. Yeah. Okay, so let's go down this shaft. Ah, just a bad height. You still have to deal with enemies that are just like exactly the wrong height for you to shoot them efficiently. I gotta check this. Yeah. Okay, so that's an energy recharge. Hello? Where are we going? Oh my lord. Okay. So maybe we need to like drop? There we go. Alright. Alright, that's... Alright, I'm ready. Put me in. Hello? Sometimes you can't get the spider ball to go. Like, if you're on flat ground, you have to hit horizontally to get it going, and then continue to hold that no matter what direction you're going. But if you're like up against a wall, you have to hit vertically up or down to get it going, and then you have to hold up to keep it going no matter which direction you go. It's a little confusing, the controls for it. Go. Oh, this is like quicksand or something. Oh. Are we playing Minecraft now? Let's tunnel out. Oh. It's kind of fun. I don't know if they intended it to be used this way. Oh. Pardon me while I dick around in the sand for a minute. Yep, alright. Cool. See, here's another Metroid husk, but where is it? How far are we? Ah, there it is. Alright, get under it. That's my strategy now. Get under it. 36. Let's go. That kind of looks transparent, doesn't it? Nope. It just looks like it. It looks like your bullets are going into the wall if you're standing right next to it when you fire. Alright, well, that was not too bad at all. I can keep doing that. Is going to be a repeat? Yep. Yep. Sweet. 35. I'm ready. Hello? Hello? He like didn't load in for a minute. Easy. 34. Oh. Oh, another earthquake. I think that means that I've killed all the Metroids in this area, maybe? And the lava level is like lowering so I can proceed. Maybe. Actually, as long as those flying guys don't come all the way to the edge, we can just spider ball all the way up. Oh, cool. You can even do it through screen transitions. I think the game state has changed a little bit because it feels like the enemy placement is slightly different. Just kind of reassurance that we actually did something that affected the world. Or maybe I'm deluding myself and I'm just coming at it from a different angle so it looks unfamiliar. Yes. Dom Retro. Hello. That's right. Super Game Boy, it's time. How are you doing? It's been a minute. I'm back. First stream back. We're doing pretty good so far. We killed several Metroids. We got the Spider Ball and the Morph Ball Bomb. We got one E-Tank. And at least one missile pack, two missile packs. I think we are doing pretty good. Not going too bad. I found a color scheme I like for the Super Game Boy playing this game. Yeah, I even, like, I loaded it up, when I was testing the cartridge when I first got it, I just plugged it into my Game Boy Advance, and I kind of like this scheme better than the default Game Boy Advance scheme, even though that one is not bad. It's kind of like blue and orange. Yeah, first Game Boy game I've streamed. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the videos of this game on YouTube are like very, very old videos that look like they were like captured by like pointing a camera at a TV or something. But man, we got better video quality tools now. Okay, so I think that before this was like a lake filled in with lava. Because we like ran along the surface on these blocks, and I think that the lava level has gone down now. Alright, so either I go down the left side of the lake or the right side of the lake. We'll go left first. Ah! Okay, so now we're down at the new lava level, so this is like as far down as we go, I think. Come on now. Well, that sounds like something, doesn't it? Don't spike your head on the ceiling. Okay. Oh, weird. Oh, now I'm like in the sand? Oh, I can't move. That is strange. Okay. No, see, you don't want to stand on them. Okay. Oh. That is a very odd booby trap. Ah, there's one. Oh, I don't have a ledge to hide under. Oh, look at that! Look at that! No hits. 33. So easy. Have you played this game, Dom? I have never played the original Metroid II before. I've never beaten this. It's too big. Yeah, when I had a Game Boy, big gray brick Game Boy, I was very young, so I had a lot of the more basic kids games. I had like Tetris and Super Mario Land. Metroid has always been kind of an older kids game, so... Mario Land's good. Mario Land's good. I don't think I ever played any of the sequels, because there's like a Mario Land 2 and 3, and then it like branches out into Wario Land. I haven't played any of those games, but we could do those too. Donkey Kong. The Donkey Kong for Game Boy. That was like my favorite Game Boy game. That was a really good game. Well, this sounds like a boss too, but I just saved, so, you know, I have lots of confidence. Oh. Let me just stun lock that guy with lots of bullets. Is this another save point? We just saved. Alright. Could farm some health. Some energy would be useful. Oh man, this is a big room. Who knows what's out here? Oh, this is where I was a second ago. Maybe we should spider ball up and see what's up here. This jerk. Takes too many shots. Oh boy, my health. So these guys look like you could turn them into platforms if you had an ice beam. For now, there's not a ton I can do, I don't think. Oh, that's new. Am I even hurting that thing? Does not sound like damage noises. Oh lord. Just take missiles? Do I have to like hit the head of it when it opens? See, you think it'd be good for farming because it's like spitting out enemies, but I keep taking damage, so it's not good for farming. Yeah, a little bit. Maybe it just takes more damage than I'm willing to do to it, you know? Oh, spikes. Yeah, we may be looking at our first game over anyway. I am not even totally sure of where I am going. Kind of wandering. These holes in the ground look like warp pipes that like respawning enemies come out of sometimes, and they're just like dormant for now for some reason. This game does not have a map. Nope. Once again, no map. If there's a map, it's going to be one that I'm making myself, I guess. But if I do that, I'll probably do it in between streams. I'll like go back and watch, you know. Make notes. Kind of appreciate that the little low health alarm doesn't stay loud. It kind of like is loud for a minute and then it backs off. I think the Zelda games could learn from that. Alright, maybe we will make it through. Maybe we're recovering. Actually, this shaft was a pretty safe place to farm health if I want to. Alright, we've got to be almost out of the danger zone, right? bet 50. I bet 50 will stop the beeping. Oh, of course. It's like I'm standing too close. Oh, no. Oh, that's bad. Alright, I did that. I'm just trying to shoot this guy. Alright. Cool. These look like little lionfish or something that crawl along the walls. Oh, it'll despawn. Oh no! We may be dead yet. You respawn that easily? Or do I have to? Nope. Alright. All your farming is undone by one mistake. My newts! Hello there, what's up? What you got? Is that like a little dog in a fedora? A cat in a fedora? We are playing Metroid II on the Super Game Boy. We're dying. Oh, it's a bear! Oh, gotcha. We're doing good. I've beat a bunch of Metroids so far and gotten several power-ups. I just gotta not die here. I mean, I don't know if it's that bad. Maybe it gets that bad. We'll see. It is, you know, just like the first Metroid, it's kind of intimidating. Like, it's not a very player-friendly game. It's got a bunch of quality of life features that the first game doesn't have. Like, you can crouch and shoot, you can shoot down, which you couldn't do in the first game. And it's got save points, but it's still kind of a lot. That's probably why the first and second games are the ones that have remakes, is because nobody really wants to go back and play them for fun anymore. You kind of play them for completeness or the challenge. Oh, here's a farming spot. Oh, we got rid of the beeping. Oh, it's so nice. Are we done? Oh, it stopped. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, yeah, I do know the feeling. It's actually, when you're getting lost in the game, it's super useful to have like a video recording of you playing it because you can go back in between and figure out where you were and where you were going. And you catch stuff that you missed when you were playing. I think this one might be harder to draw a map by hand than the first game, though, because in the first game, everything is kind of like in square screens. You can like draw on graph paper and have it proportional. But in this, so many of the areas are just like big vertical, oblong, blobby areas. I think it'd be really hard to like hand draw a map of this. I think they don't respawn endlessly. I think they stop spawning and they give you that little dot noise to let you know that you're done. I just need to run back through here because these are some like gentle, easy enemies for me to get some health back from. Yeah, they're so polite. Oh, bless your heart. Yeah, let's save. We're recovering. I think we're gonna make it. Alright, so this is all kind of back into the previous area, though. So we need to go back to the lake that we drained of lava and see what Metroids we can find out. We killed only one since we unlocked that area, I think? That full health again. And we're down. Cool. Think we've been over here? Think we came this way before? Look at Samus running. It kind of looks like she's wearing tennis shoes. Okay, so this is the area that I think we drained. Let's try kind of going right, maybe? There's nothing over there. Is this area new, or is this where we came through before? I'm not sure. I think this is where we came through before, but I don't know where else to go, so... See, we can't go right, and this is the lava level, so there's got to be at least one more Metroid that we can kill somewhere. See, that hints that this is the way to go, but we went down here before. Yeah. It's been a while since I've streamed too. I think it's been 3 weekends, something like that. But I should be back and available for a while, so... I think this year is going to be the year of the sequels, just because of the games that we've got lined up. So we got Metroid II, I got Zelda 2, The Adventure of Link, I can play that. I can play Echo the Tides of Time, I could play Castlevania 2 Simon's Quest, maybe when we get to Halloween. Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 2, everybody's favorite Sonic game. Okay, so I can shoot through here. That's what I want. Good vibes. Only good vibes. Yeah, man. I'm just happy to be here. A lot of these are games that I've always wanted to play, just because I always like starting series from the beginning. But, you know, growing up, you don't always have access to super old games. Like, I played Metroid Prime on GameCube when it came out. That was my first Metroid game. But, I didn't have access to these old games. You know, maybe I played Super Metroid at a friend's house, but... So I guess we didn't all explore up all the way we could have. I think this is the area we want to be in. I've got to be careful, guys. I'm going to use missiles on. Oh, sweet, a save point. So this has these weird pillars. I don't know what these are. I can like climb up them. Can I go down these? Kinda looks like a... How did I beat this thing without taking any damage last time? Let's just get out of here. I mean, that's always the experience of playing old games on, like, the Wii Virtual Console, or, like, if you play on the Nintendo Switch Online service, is like, you boot up old games and you're like, yeah, maybe not. You play for, like, 5 minutes. That's right. They're always Let's Plays. See, for me, part of the fun of buying the cartridges, it's just like more commitment. I'm committed to playing the game now. I don't feel like that if I just like get an emulator full of like a million different NES games. There's so many you can't even keep track of them. But if you can buy like a handful of old games that you care about, you're like more committed to playing them because you own them. Did I go down here before? I'm not sure if I did. Maybe this is the area we missed. Oh boy, this lava is going to be dangerous. Uh-oh, I'm in the lava right now, but I'm paused. 1,035 games on Steam. Yep. Oh man. I guess that's the other thing is I don't have a PS5 or an Xbox Series X. I think the Switch is the latest console I own. Oh, no, wait, I could go in this. I thought I couldn't go in this water. I thought it was poison. I did, not all that long ago, I got a PS4 Pro, you know, used from a guy locally a few months ago. I've hardly played anything on it yet, but PS4 games are pretty cheap right now, like especially around like Thanksgiving and Christmas last year. You could find a whole bunch of PS4 games that were like 10 or 15 or $20, so I did stock up on those. Sometime we're going to do the more recent Resident Evil games. Look at that. Alright, so this is my big breakthrough. I didn't know that I could go down in this water. So these areas are all going to be new. Oh, there's one. Oh, add spacing. How do I get under this guy? There we go. Nope. Nope, it's bad again. Oh, he's behind me now. I can't escape. Right, this is just like a bad area to fight him in. That's what you need to do. You've got to get under him. If you can get under him and shoot up, you're good. Oh no. Yep. Yep. I'm kind of hoping for the PS5 to like get a slim version or to get cheaper or something. But I feel like I can wait. There aren't a lot of, like, killer games I've got to have right now. Yeah, that's a good plan. Well, like, Xbox Game Pass is a really good deal, too. Yep. That sounds like a boss again, and that would be bad because I don't have health. So I'm going to retreat and see if I can get my health back up and maybe save before I come fight another one. Yeah, that's the thing about old consoles. They don't stop working just because they're not the latest one anymore. I mean, they do stop working sometimes. but not automatically just because the PS5 came out. It's not like you can't play PS4 games. Yeah, I've got more Steam games than I will ever play. For a long time, basically only played PC games. It's been like, since really becoming an adult and getting more disposable income that I've gotten back into like old console games. Partly because we just had a couple of the old ones laying around, you know? Oh, very nice. Very nice. Yeah, there are some games that are so much easier to play handheld. Like, I 100%ed Final Fantasy Tactics A2 Grimoire of the Rift, the game with the longest title ever. Basically, just by keeping it in my 3DS and carrying it with me to like Christmas vacation and business trips for like years and years. I played it for a very long time. Yeah, JRPGs are really good for handheld because they're so slow and long. Yeah, I like the Final Fantasy Tactics games, and I bought uh Tactics Ogre and there's another one, Ogre Battle. I bought those two because they were both directed by the guy who did Final Fantasy Tactics later on, and they're for Super Nintendo. I got the Japanese versions, but I can play them on the FX Pack Pro with fan patches put on the ROMs. So sometime we could try some tactics games, but I probably won't stream too many JRPGs just because they're so long. They're all like a million hours long. And I love playing them in my free time. But, I play them in the evening after work. I put them on for several hours and not. Zelda CDI games! Now, you didn't have. The CDI is the name of the console, right? You don't have a CDI, do you? You were playing them like on an emulator or something? I have definitely never played those. Oh, remaster on PC. Okay, okay, cool. Yeah, and I've heard good things about Batten Kaitos too. That is, I've got a ton of GameCube games because that is one of the consoles that I just had. I had at the time and bought tons of GameCube games. But I never got Batten Kaitos, or there was a prequel too, right? Batten Kaitos Origins? Yeah. I think I've seen some of them at Games Done Quick. There was a guy for a couple of years who would played one Zelda CDI game with his dog sitting on the couch, and then he came back like a year later and played the other one. Oh, see, that's what'll keep me from playing it. Is if it costs that much just to get into it now, you know? I'll have to wait and see if they ever like do a remaster on Switch, but some GameCube games are just orphaned, you know? Like Eternal Darkness that I played last year, like that game just doesn't get re-released. It's only on GameCube, probably forever. Oh, yeah, it's painful. Like, I looked up how much I paid for Eternal Darkness, and I paid $10. I paid $10 for a used copy of Eternal Darkness back in the day, and now it's like $100 even for like a junk copy. And you can't beat that. It's like, how do you tell somebody to get into retro gaming now when everything is so expensive? Whereas, like, uh, if you have at least some of the consoles and games from back in the day, you've got a much better start. Boy, that's true, because, like, I bought a bunch of JRPGs for Super Nintendo, and even on eBay, if you buy the Super Famicom versions, they're just, like, so much cheaper. Like, I was getting, like, Final Fantasy 4, 5, 6, I got for, like, $5 each. And all you gotta do is like tear out these two little pegs in the Super Nintendo, and then you can plug the Super Famicom cartridges in. Oh my god. Mister, I would love to build a Mister because as much as I love old hardware, there's a lot of stuff that you're just never gonna get. Like especially like old 80s PCs. Like the original Metal Gear came out on the MSX2 PC. I'm never gonna buy an MSX2 or get it working or anything, not just for that game. But if I got a Mister, see the Mister is perfect for stuff like that. I gotta put one of those together sometime. Oh shoot. I did not want to fight you. I did not want to be here. Trying to get my health up. Alright, I flee. I flee. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose health trying to farm health. Yeah, the PlayStation 1 is actually a good console to do some emulation of because it has like weird problems. Like the way that it renders textures, like the textures get warpy in the middle of the triangles and stuff. And so a lot of times PlayStation games can really benefit from like running them at higher res on a newer emulator. Yeah, if you're trying to get somebody into retro gaming, it's a lot easier to come at it through emulation or official re-releases like on the Nintendo Switch Online. Or something like a Mister. Like a Mister would be a great way to just get into retro games and have like an all-in-one package that plays lots of old consoles. I don't know if I'd even recommend that people try to do stuff on original hardware. I love it. I love doing it, but it's kind of a hobbyist thing. To get it and keep it running, you've got to like do repairs, you need to replace capacitors. It's useful if you can solder. Like I soldered a new battery into this cartridge so that we could play it because, you know, the original save battery is 25 years old. And that's just to save the game. That's right, the Steam Deck can do really good emulation too. And I think I've heard that you can like stream games from like the PS4, PS5 to the Steam Deck, but I don't totally know how that works. Yeah, I've actually got the previous Steam hardware. I've got a Steam Link that is plugged into my TV, and that's mostly how I play PC games. I play them on the TV, but I stream it via the Stream Link, and I couldn't like I was playing think I was playing Final Fantasy 15, and I was playing it on PC, but on the Steam Link. And I was like getting frame drops because I couldn't keep up via Wi-Fi. So I crawled under the house and like ran an extra Ethernet cable so that I could wire the Steam Link. So with the Steam Link like Ethernet wired to the PC, you can play any PC games on the TV and like, low lag, like get all the frames. Yeah. And so my original Steam Link broke, and I like applied for a support ticket to try to get it like to mail it in and repair it. But at the time they were like trying to get rid of all the Steam Links, like they were all on clearance. So they just like sent me one. They're just like, whatever, kid, here's a new one. And they just sent me a new Steam Link to replace the one that was broken. I was like, I will take it. Yeah, the Steam Link never took off the way that Valve wanted it to, but it seems like the Steam Deck really is. Yeah, I mean, the Switch, bless its heart, it tries. I love the Switch. I love how many games are on it. But like hardware-wise, it is like it does not keep up. Yeah. I don't know how they announced the Switch OLED edition and haven't announced like a Switch Pro or a Switch 2 or something yet. Aw. I mean, I'm sure I will, depending, but my frustration with Nintendo is just that if you buy things digitally, if your console breaks or if they release a new console, all those games are just gone. Like for a while, you could like call tech support and have them like manually transfer your Wii U games to Switch, but I just don't trust them. So like if I can't get a Switch game physically, I'm much less likely to buy it. Like I want a physical copy that I know I'm gonna like own. All right, this has been the world's slowest life farming session, so I'm glad y'all are here to chat with. Oh no. Man, I just beat Breath of the Wild this week, so I had that hanging out on it for years and years, and finally just was like, all right, it's time. I gotta do this. And Ariel and I have been playing Super Mario Odyssey for years and years too. Someday we'll get all 883 or 999 or however many it is moons. So I do love the console, but that's right, just in time. Yeah, I mean that's what JRPGs are good for. Like, I love JRPGs. God love them. All right, let's go try fighting these Metroids again. I think there was one to the left and one to the right, so we got work to do. I can't believe you can just go into this water. It looks so bad. I mean, that's basically what Valve did, right? They like made a product that competes directly with the Switch, and Nintendo didn't do anything about it. They gotta get that competitive spirit back. I like can't go left. Go right? Oh no, I like can't move when I'm up there. Okay, spider ball out. Can we do that? Oh, now we can spider ball up this pipe? I'm so confused. Where am I going? This is not how we went before. I don't even know where we are now. There's a new door? I'm so confused. Had we been here before? Are they pranking me? Oh. It looks cool. Yeah, it's worth a shot. See, before... Oh my lord. I think we, like, jumped out of here and, like, went to the side, you know? Like, I just jumped out and then was able to, like, push to the right. I think? Maybe I'm crazy. But now it's like a tube, but then there's nothing up there? We definitely came down here. Unless it's all copy-pasted, and that's why I'm just lost. Because it looks like somewhere we've been, but we haven't been here. See, so you think I could, like, push to the side, or I could, like... Jump in such a way that I'm going to the side? No. Huh. Well, let's go back up there and see if there is a secret tunnel or something. Oh, how about this? Okay, so since we came out here, we can go on the ceiling instead of the floor. That means we can kind of go down the right side. Is that any? No, that's nothing either. Uh-oh. Addy K. I swear we came down here. I swear this is where we fought that Metroid. Why can Metroid no crawl? Alright, well there's a save point anyway, so I think that we have now saved since beating one Metroid. I think that's good. This has got to be where we go, though. I know there was another Metroid down here. I think there were two. But, you know, I fled. I was gonna die. Oh no, good night, Dom. Yeah, you're on a later time zone than me. It's late here, but it's not past 2 a.m. late. Alright, I'll catch you next time. Thank you for chatting. I love the hangout. Maybe it was down here? Maybe it was down here. There it is. Got it. Okay, there's one more. I didn't even lose that much health. So that means this is new territory. Hi. Spider Ball? Hello? Oh, no, no, no. Don't shoot missiles. Whoops. Whoops. Look. It looks like there's a Metroid, like, in the sand. I need to excavate it. Oh no, that's a bad one. Oh, I don't like it. Missile it, missile it. Oh, I'm out of missiles. Alright, time to flee. Oh no. Oh, that killed me. That killed me real bad. Okay. Game over. Alright. I've been going about 2 hours on that crippling disappointment. That was real rough. I mean, I was getting in good hits. I just needed more missiles because when I was just kind of unloading on it with missiles in the little open area, I was doing damage. I was possibly even really close. So I had killed one Alpha Metroid. I think that was like a Beta Metroid? He was just hanging out. You know what? That's on me. You know, he was chilling in his little sand bath. I'm the one who rolled up on him. Alright, well, that's good work for the first night. We played very far into this game already. I mean, not by number of Metroids killed, but we got a bunch of upgrades and stuff, and did some exploring, so that's a good start. Thank you for hanging out, my newts. Thank you for chatting. It is pretty late here. It's relatively late here, so yeah, we'll call it there. I will hopefully catch you next time. See ya. Bye.